Hey guys, Kris, Meeke here in Calgary for the next round of the Nitro Rallycross. Here we are with a FXC1 electric rallycross car. Pretty unique bit of kit, obviously new EV series, putting out about 850 kilowatts, which is equivalent in old money of about 1,100 horsepower. So they're pretty rapid, but we do have to carry around that big battery. That's 700 kilograms of battery. So the car itself weighs about 1,600 kilos, so a lot heavier than I'm used to driving. But yeah, they're pretty cool. When you have 1,000 horsepower under your right foot, four-wheel drive, it's pretty cool. But
awesome.
Yeah, all cars at the moment in the series are pretty much identical. Minor adjustments you can do, like normal suspension clicks. You have different torque maps and everything inside the car. That's our charging port up there. But inside is pretty much like a rally car, albeit obviously there's a big screen full of complicated functions with all your different maps. We have a lot of buttons on the wheel. One for a torque map, we can adjust the torque. Also in these cars, which is a big difference for me in driving them, is a regen. So it's a bit like a Tesla. When you lift off the throttle, you get that braking effect, and you can adjust how strong that braking effect is. So that can complicate things because it goes like about 60% of the rear. So if it's too strong and the conditions are a little bit slippy, it feels like it's trying to, somebody pulling the handbrake on you. But it can be a big advantage when you're straight line braking. But yeah, the car actually has a gearbox. There's a prop shaft in the car, which typical EV cars don't tend to have that. We have a 3-speed gearbox. First, we don't use it all. It's normally a second gear start off the line, and then we go between second and third gear. So that's another thing for me. Coming from 20 years of combustion engines, you're used to like an elastic and changing gear all the time. Here, you maybe change gear once or twice a lap, but it's certainly a weird concept. In the last race we had in Montreal, it was a nice. Here in Calgary will be a nice. Trying to get a EV car off a start line with 1,000 horsepower with instantaneous torque is a challenge. You have to be like 2% throttle for the first 30 meters just to get the traction and then light it up and go. You can't just let it all go, it'll spin and go nowhere. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of young kids here driving this series. Fraser McConnell from Jamaica, Baccaroos, the Ericssons are all 23, 24 years of age. They know no different. They're coming into a new series and they're able to adapt very quickly. I have 20 years experience of driving combustion engine cars, so I have a lot to unlearn to try to get the best out of these. But in lap times they're pretty good. But in rallycross is a new thing for me. It's learning how to pass, where to create the gap, how to generate a gap without being too aggressive. So it's a new concept, but I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good.
Awesome. And like one last question, would you rather be jumping into this today and tomorrow, or would you rather be in Galway in a 6R4?
Galway, between the little narrow stone walls on wet shiny tarmac, I think I'd rather be in Calgary.
Rather be here. Oh, maybe once you see the track out here.
Yeah, you see, it's got a bit warm. Last weekend, I think here was minus 30, would have been perfect first. But I don't know if you get a shot of these tires are running. They're huge, big 15mm studs, 325 per tire. So today it's up nearly plus 10 degrees, which is not good for ice.
Gonna tear it up.
Let's see how the track develops, but yeah, looking forward to a good weekend.
Awesome. Thank you, Kris.